Hey KastKing fans, this is Ethan Preston from Preston Outdoors, and today I want to do a little bit different video for you guys. You've seen me do technique videos here for the last couple months, and today I want to do something a little bit different. As you can tell here, this is my first time being on the ice this early winter. We got about 2 inches of ice here out on the lake already, and decided it'd be a good time to kind of dig out some of the old reel, my favorite old reel I've been using, and my favorite KastKing reel, and kind of do a little bit of a comparison video for you guys, so I hope you enjoy this. So my old favorite reel we'll be talking about today is the Wright and McGill. This is called the Victory 2. It's also made on the Skeet Reese lineup, and we're going to be comparing it today to my now favorite reel, the KastKing Speed Demon. And so basically in today's video I'm going to go over a little bit of why I chose this reel in the first place and why I switched over to KastKing, and kind of the individual components that are pretty important to me comparing the reels, and hope you guys enjoy the video. So like I said, with the Victory 2 reel, if we're being honest, I really like the yellow color. Yellow is my favorite color, and it really stands out because I was using at the time the Skeet Reese yellow and black rods. So we're going to kind of go over the components I really enjoyed about this reel individually. Talking about this reel here, as you can see, I got about 65-pound braid on there. I was using it at last year, and I was digging through all my stuff here and found it. But the composition between the two, this is only a 7-0 to 1 gear ratio reel, as you can see here. This was the fastest gear ratio reel that I could find under $100, a 7-0 to 1. And at the time I thought, well man, this is a great reel. This is going to be super fast. Well, compared to all my 5.3 to 1s and my 6.3 to 1s, this was a very fast reel that I had. Some of the things I really enjoyed about it is the wider crank handle. Again, when I'm turning this thing, you know, you get more leverage on the fish, and I use this a lot of times. I have a couple of them actually, use them for my punching setups and jig setups and everything like that. Anywhere where I needed to pull the fish to me as quick as possible. Mentioned this is the fastest gear ratio reel I could find that was under $100. For me, I wanted to find a high quality reel that I didn't have to spend a lot of money on. That way, if I enjoyed the reel, I can then move on and buy more reels for my other rods and not have to spend a fortune on it. But I enjoyed the sleekness, the smallness of I have pretty big hands, but the smallness of this reel and the low profile that it really sat nice in my hand, and my whole hand can cover it up basically while I'm fishing with it. I wasn't having to move my hand around in an awkward position. So the comfortability was really what got me, besides the color and the price, and it just performed great for me. I do my minimal seasonal cleaning, and it was just a great reel. But again, this one is a little bit longer, as you can see here. The other one kind of cuts off right about here, but it's a little bit longer, but kind of that square shape that it is. It's not so much rounded, it's more of a square shape. I didn't know if I'd like it right away because of the way it fit in my hand, but the way my fingers sit on top of it, it actually made it more enjoyable because my fingers weren't wrapping all the way around it since I got a little bit bigger hand. But the price is really what got me, I would say, over the edge. Before that, I was like, you know, my 7-0 to 1, the Skeet Reese reel is really fast. Well, this is a 9.3 to 1 gear ratio reel, as you can see right here. And to me, I was thinking, well, that's ridiculous. There's no way a reel will be that fast. Like, what is the main difference? That's only two rotations in one 360-degree turn of the handle. So I got myself a Speed Demon. I went out and started fishing a tube jig for smallmouth with it. I actually won a tournament early this year using a Speed Demon on a tube jig on my normal jigging rod, and it was just amazing. So we'll get into a little bit more about the testimonial side of it here, but we're going to kind of go over the components of the reel here. So the reel, as you can obviously see, the one major difference here is this crank handle is a lot bigger than the Skeet Reese handle. The one thing that's also cool about this reel is, I've done a couple videos on it on my YouTube channel already, is the trilateral, the braking system in this reel. So that was huge for me. It's a great beginner reel too, because I have my dad and my brother use this, and they've never really been fans of bait casting reels. When they can go out and hit that button, make a long cast or whatever, and not have to touch the spool with their thumb, click it and then start fishing, they're not worried about bird nests and stuff like that. So the speed of the Speed Demon, obviously it's already in its name. I was just amazed and blown away. But I mentioned the crank handle here. It's a little bit longer, which helps a lot. But then another thing this one has, this one's actually got 12+1 ball bearings. So it's actually got 13 ball bearings in here compared to this one. This one's got 9+1, so this one's got 10. And for me right away, I didn't really understand what ball bearings did to a reel. But in essence, it really makes them a lot smoother casting and handling of fish and stuff like that. I would actually have a little bit of problem sometimes, like I said, besides my maintenance yearly cleaning for these. I had a buddy of mine do some cleaning on this one last year, and he said, oh, your ball bearings are really, really dirty. That can cause the clanking and the rattling when you reel it in, not real smooth. The one thing with the KastKing Speed Demon is they have the 13 bearings, so it's going to be smoother transition from casting and reeling in a fish, but these bearings are shielded. So what that means is there's actually a shield or a covering around each ball bearing to where it decreases the amount of dirt and grime and all that stuff that's going to get in there, especially if you're fishing, you know, dirtier water with algae growth and stuff. You're going to get all that green stuff coming in from your line. It's going to get all over, it's going to get in the reel, but the shielded ball bearings really, really reduce the amount of gunk and crap that really get in there. The thing that really pushed me over the edge between both of these reels is I wanted to find a high quality reel that wasn't going to break my pocketbook, so that way I can buy more than one, because I got more than one fishing rod. So this reel retails for $80. And like I said, it was at the time the fastest reel I could find under $100. Well, then the KastKing Speed Demon comes in at $70, a $10 difference, but you're also getting the fastest reel on the market at 9.3 to 1. This is the fastest reel, low profile bait casting reel that is on the market. So a $70 reel to an $80 reel, but I'm getting way more speed out of this. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. So I've actually got a few of these in my boat now that I've been using for this last full season. I've kind of tuned all these out, don't really use these anymore. Kind of went straight over to the KastKing products and have not had any trouble with it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of just wanted to do the highlights of what reel, the differences between them that stood out to me personally for using them. Didn't really dive into you know, more depth of mechanicals and different elements that the reels and metals and stuff that the reels are made out of, because I really wanted to highlight what stood out to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to KastKing's YouTube channel and all their other social medias. There's going to be other people coming out on the YouTube channel talking about their KastKing reels compared to the other brands that they used to use in their favorite reels as well. So I hope you guys check out those videos. Don't forget, if you don't mind, run over to Preston Outdoors on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, and check me out. Look at my social media as well. Give me a follow. It'd be much appreciated. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Tune in to the rest of the videos on KastKing, and tune in next time.